And a very good evening, volleyball fans. We welcome you to the SPASH Fieldhouse here in Stevens Point. It is Wisconsin Valley Conference volleyball here on this Thursday, the September the 11th. And of course, you saw in our thumbnail, you see in the upper right corner of your screen, 24 years ago was, for my generation and many around me, a day that will live forever. And so for today and tomorrow, for all of our broadcasts, we will be having that logo in our upper right-hand corner of our screens as we remember the thousands of people who lost their lives on 9/11. It is your Auto Select pregame show tonight. Auto Select is Stevens Point's best choice for auto repairs, maintenance, and tires with complete auto repair services. Locations: Church Street, Highway 10 East in Stevens Point, Schofield Avenue in Weston. No matter your automotive needs, look to Auto Select, and you're good to go. My name is Mike Wendland. Glad to be with you guys tonight on this day. Amelia Warren on the production side of things here, as it is Stevens Point, the SPASH Panthers, and the Lumberjacks of Wausau East. Wausau East comes in with a record of 1-8. They are overall 0-1 in conference play. 1 week ago, they were swept by the Marshfield Tigers, 3-0. SPASH comes in 13-3. This is their first conference match of the season, as they are off to a very good start to this season. That included winning the Panther Invite a couple of weeks ago and some strong tournament play over the last couple of weekends. Just their second weekday single match day. On Tuesday, they took a 4-set win over Chippewa Falls on the road in that one. With that being said, we're going to hear from our friends at Auto Select. We'll continue our Auto Select pregame show in just about 30 seconds. You're watching high school volleyball on Zaleski Sports.
When it comes to vehicle maintenance and repairs, Stevens Point knows you can always put your trust in Auto Select. Keeping up with vehicle maintenance is often an inconvenience, but with locations on Highway 10 East and Church Street in Plover, Auto Select will have you back on the road in no time. Enjoy their 3-year, 36,000-mile warranty, along with shuttle service and loaner vehicles for your convenience. Quality, dependable, automotive care experts you can trust in Stevens Point, Plover, and in Weston. At Auto Select, you're good to go.
Your Auto Select pregame show continues here. Lumberjacks of Wausau East getting their final warm-up serves in. And looking for their second win of the season. Head coach Theron Peterson leading the way. Coach Mackenzie Kyle leading the way for the Panthers. Again, 13-3 for Stevens Point. Again, this is your Auto Select pregame show. Stevens Point's best choice for auto repairs, maintenance, and tires with complete auto repair services. Locations on Church Street and on Highway 10 East in Stevens Point, Schofield Avenue in Weston. No matter your automotive needs, look to Auto Select, and you're good to go. Other events going on tonight as we wind down our pregame coverage. Volleyball action in the Great Northern Mosinee hosting Northland Pines. In the Wisconsin Valley, Marshfield's hosting Wisconsin Rapids, and Wausau West is hosting DC Everest. In the Merrillwood Merrillwood Clover matchup, Assumption hosting Neelsville. Iowa Scandinavia is in Auburndale. On the football field, Menasha and Oshkosh North in a huge FRCC matchup. That being said, we're going to turn things over to our public address for our opening ceremonies, including our anthem. We'll have your Associated Bank starting lineups after that right here. Keep it right here on Zaleski Sports.
Good evening, volleyball fans. The SPASH volleyball program would like to welcome you to the SPASH Fieldhouse for tonight's Wisconsin Valley Conference match between the Wausau East Lumberjacks and your SPASH Panthers. The WIAA and Wisconsin Valley Conference require good sportsmanship. Please show respect and positivity throughout tonight's event. Tonight we'd like to honor the advertisers who chose to support our program by placing an ad in our media booklet. Our program appreciates your support. SPASH Volleyball would like to honor the parents and guardians of our athletes. Without your support, your athlete would not be successful. Student athletes in our program, your unwavering commitment to your athlete is a piece of your child's success on and off the court. We appreciate your dedication to the program, while your continued support day in and day out with fundraising efforts, volunteer opportunities, and your love and support of our SPASH volleyball players. Please put your hands together and give a warm round of applause to all of our parents in attendance. this time, if you are able, we'd like you to stand for the playing of our national anthem.
Our anthem concluded. Let's get ready for volleyball. Let's take a look at our starting lineups. Brought to you by Associated Bank. For every market they serve, Associated Bank is committed to uplifting colleagues, customers, and communities to be stronger. Off to our left, we have the Lumberjacks of Wausau East, and their starting lineup will be sophomore number 2, Lorelei Hankey. A junior, number 9, Claire Guiley. The year libero will be a senior, number 10, Maria Imhoff. A junior, number 11, Eliana Schmidt. A senior, one of the captains of this team, number 14, Gretchen Berger. A senior, number 20, Evelyn Tomey. And the other captain, a senior, number 23, Natalie Worth. Again, it is Hankey, Guiley, Schmidt, Berger, Tomey, and Worth. And Imhoff is your libero for Wausau East. In their black jerseys, red numbers and letters, libero in white with the red numbers. On the other side for the SPASH Panthers in their white jerseys, black numbers and letters, libero in red with black numbers. And Coach Mackenzie Kyle will send out this starting lineup. A senior, number 2, Olivia Kobach. A senior, number 3, Katie Kornowski. A sophomore, number 4, Nora Kruger. A senior, number 8, Carly Torhorst. A sophomore, number 11, Leah Awe. And a senior, number 13, Addie Pesky. The libero is a junior, number 16, Lena Mayer. Again, for SPASH is Kobach, Kornowski, Kruger, Torhorst, Awe, and Pesky, with Mayer as the libero. Again, your starting line has been brought to you this evening by Associated Bank. In every market they serve, Associated Bank is committed to uplifting colleagues, customers, and communities to be stronger. SPASH is on the right side of your screen. Wausau East to the left. And with the way this line is, I think looks like Wausau East will start with the opening serve. As we get everything lined up for this one. Good crowd here at the SPASH Fieldhouse. First we'll have, I want to make sure I know we're going to have SPASH football tomorrow. As they host Wisconsin Rapids in that trophy game over at Gerke. Our official making sure everything's in. Libero will check in to the back row. That's Imhoff. It'll be Natalie Worth starting things off. Opening serve brought to you by Maida Custom Apparel, specializing in providing quality decorated apparel that includes from corporate casual, team uniforms, and sporting goods. Promotional items to sporting goods and awards, so find just what you need to keep you looking great. Learn more, madacustom.com. Again, madacustom.com. We got our whistle, and this match is underway with a service error. Point, SPASH. To the back row, long run, that's down. That's going to be a early Serve Pro ace for the SPASH Panthers. So call Serve Pro the #1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Serve Pro like it never even happened. It's Kornowski serving, one of the best passers in the state of Wisconsin. Had over 1,000 assists last year, but that's a service error, and that's going to be a side out for Wausau East. 2-1 SPASH. As that serve is through to Mayer from Natalie Stumpner. The big swing, and that's dug out. Kornowski clears the room, gets the pass, and that one is going to be too long on the swing from Maddie Harris. Again, senior Natalie Stumpner serving. The bump pass, Kruger from the back row. There is Imhoff on the return. Worth with the pass, middle pass, big swing, wide. And out. Side out, rotates back to Nora Kruger, the sophomore. That one is sent through the tip into the back row, and there's a kill for Evelyn Tomey. She will head to the bench, and back to serve will be your libero, Maria Imhoff. 3-3 here in the first set. And as that is a service error off to the side, Awe rotates back in, Mayer back to serve. Marzolo, the Dahl family of vehicles, has been earning 5-star view since 1911. And now they'd like to earn your 5-star view at their new Dahl Honda and Dahl Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram dealerships in Stevens Point. Learn more at dahlauto.com. That one through the block and the kill for Gretchen Berger. 4-4. Eliana Schmidt. Top spin to serve to the back row. There's Kruger to Kornowski. Right side pass. The attempt dug out and back over. That's going to be a free ball out. Point, Panthers. Brianne Pesky back onto the floor. She will serve. Right side pass. That one off a block and the kill. Once again, that's Berger. So we go back and forth, 5-5. Stepping back in will be Guiley. Berger to serve. Mayer on the return. Kornowski with the pass, looking for Awe, a big swing off a tip. And Imhoff with a sliding play. Guiley, that's blocked. Tipped right back over by Leah Awe. Right side pass. That one through the block, kept alive by Torhorst. Mayer with the pass across. And then Pesky. There's Worth, give and go. And then over, free ball to the back row for Pesky. Kornowski through to Torhorst, and that just popped right back up. Mayer, Kornowski, this time Awe with the chance on the slide. That one is saved by Imhoff, and over another free ball on this long rally. Kornowski dumps it and gets the kill. Kornowski, again, had 1,000 assists last year. This time takes it herself. SPASH leads 6-5. Carly Torhorst serves to Imhoff. Guiley across court. There's Kruger. Mayer. Kruger aims it over right into the arms of Schmidt. That one blocked at the net. Always there to keep it alive. The bump pass from Kornowski to Kruger. That's into the net. Point Lumberjacks. Once again, back and forth. Neither team can go on a run and stack some points together as Lorelei Hankey is in to serve. The only sophomore on this varsity roster. Line drive serve, Mayer. Kornowski all the way across. Kruger down. Kruger, who was their leading hitter last year as a freshman, looking to pick up where she left off. Kendall Wojtasek. Left-hander in to serve. A line drive to the back row. Schmidt with the pass across for Geiley, and that's blocked right at the net. Kornowski. Torhorst to Kruger, and that's down. Another kill for Nora Kruger. 8-6 SPASH. For all of your tire and auto service needs, look to Sherrill Tire and Auto Service with great deals on tires that fit your needs. Just a sure thing to get back out on the road at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service, and that is another Serve Pro ace for the Panthers. 9-6 here in the first. The junior into the back row. Schmidt second pass for Geiley, and she hits into the net. From our friends at Bruce Orthodontics, providing comprehensive orthodontic care for patients of all ages, and they're now accepting new patients at their Marshfield office and accept most insurances. At Bruce Orthodontics, they're changing lives one smile at a time, as that's way too long. So set up a free consultation today with Bruce Orthodontics. Side out on the service error. Mayer right back in. Back to the top of the rotation, Natalie Worth serving. Kornowski settles it down. Kruger with another kill. That was a trend a lot last year. Mayer to Kornowski to Kruger. A SPASH at the top of their rotation, and an ace, a Serve Pro ace for Katie Kornowski. Makes it 12 serving 7. Might as well let Infinity Exteriors is installing peace of mind, roofing, siding, and windows that they're built to last. And there's another Serve Pro ace. The saving the community is from unscrupulous contractors. They guarantee quality you can trust. Kornowski rolling here on the service line. And then she sends it too far. Again, this is just the second single match day for SPASH. They played a ton of tournaments and invitationals. They had the Panther invite back on the 26th of August. Top spinner from Stumpner. Kornowski scrambles to save it, and then Harris, that's blocked. After that, Kornowski is there, hustling back. That's blocked, right back again. Cole back to Kornowski. Back row attack is just a touch too long from Torhorst. Point Lumberjacks. Natalie Stumpner in to serve. Torhorst digs that one out. Kruger with the kill. Don't forget as well as they go and chase that ball down, the Maple Fall Fest is coming up quickly September 13th and 14th in Marshfield. So check out the arts and crafts vendors, the kids zone, and some yummy food. Maple Fall Fest September 13th and 14th, Wildwood Park and Zoo in Marshfield. That's in the back corner from Kruger, another Serve Pro ace. 15-9 in favor of SPASH. In their first conference match of the season. Second for Wausau East. They went last Thursday. They got swept by Marshfield. Big swing and the kill. That's Evelyn Tomey. Sends that one home. Back to serve Maria Imhoff. Libero to libero, Mayer. Kornowski, middle pass through the block. Kept alive with the left arm and then spun over. Kornowski again, this time across for Torhorst, cross court. And, sorry, that's out. That's going to be point, Wausau East. Pass and the swing and the kill for Maddie Harris. (16-11). SPASH Awe checking back in. Mayer in to serve. Back row to Stumpner. Worth with the pass, and that one tipped over. Diving play made by Lena Mayer. Cross court. Easy return from Worth. Imhoff from the back row. Mayer, Kornowski, middle pass, Awe off the tip and down. The kill for Leah Awe, 17-11. Sideline, Worth has to settle it down, and then just tipped over, free ball. Kornowski, back pass to the left, and the swing, and down, Maddie Harris with the kill. 18-11. Might as well let Little Scholars and Little Scholars Beginnings are a couple of beautiful child care and preschools in Stevens Point, offering early child learning for infants through 4K. You're going to find great facilities and a comfortable environment that's going to help your child grow. Learn more, visit littlescholars.com, and that one is wide, no touch. That's going to lead to a timeout by Wausau East. 19-11 SPASH. You're watching Wisconsin Valley Conference Volleyball on Zaleski Sports, brought to you this evening by Hoff Favor Real Estate Group.
Is your business, church, or organization getting a fair deal on your copier contracts? Do you even know how much you're spending? Bauer & Fine Business Technologies has been in the office technology industry for 70 years. We have an award-winning service department, and customers love our fair and flexible service contracts. If you're currently a customer, thank you. If you currently work with one of our competitors, let's talk. We can tell you if you're overpaying or getting a good deal. BBT, we want to be the easiest vendor you work with. b-bt.com.
Does your roof need attention? Don't replace it, restore it with Seamless Commercial Roofing. Our process is guaranteed and a fraction of the cost of replacement with no downtime. When your roof needs attention, call Seamless Commercial Roofing in Marshfield.
Out of the timeout, Lena Mayer stays in to serve. 19-11, SPASH on top here in the first set. Mayer sideline, and it never fails. Seems like every volleyball match I've done over the past 5 years, after a timeout, I'd say it's probably 90% of the time, it leads to a service error right away. Side out for East as they'll send Eliana Schmidt. In to serve. Top spinner to the back row, Kruger. Kornowski. Torhorst with a tip and a diving play, kept alive, Imhoff. Over, free ball for SPASH. Awe. Kornowski. Slide for Awe, off a couple of tips and through. The kill for Leah Awe on the slide. Pesky back in, she'll serve. Right over our friends at Nicolay Bank, offering personal banking at its best location. Stevens Point, Wausau, Colby, Medford, Edgar, and Merrill. Learn more at nicolaybank.com. Line drive serve, dug out by Imhoff. Schmidt chases it down to make the pass. And then just bumped over, free ball. Kornowski all the way across, and there's a big swing, kept alive with the arm of Schmidt. Stumner just sends it over once again, free ball. Slide again for Awe, and another kill for Leah Awe. 21-12. Senior Addie Pesky to the back row, Imhoff. Schmidt with the pass all the way across for Worth. That one's cross court. Mayer is there. Kornowski sends it, and a little tip, and down, Torhorst. (22-12), Carly Torhorst with the kill. One of the 6 seniors for the Panthers this year. Pesky on the serve. And that's over the line. That'll be another ace, another Serve Pro ace for Addie Pesky. 23-12. Coach Theron Pearson already getting his clipboard ready. A tip in the middle, and that's not going to get over from Hankey. And now set point for the Panthers. All the way back across, Worth over. Kornowski back row for Kruger, off a tip and in. Kruger gets the kill to win the set, 25-12. And SPASH will take a 1-0 lead after the first set. You're watching Wisconsin Valley Conference Volleyball on Zaleski Sports, brought to you this evening by Hoff Favor Real Estate Group.
Ski's Meat Market is your locally owned premier meat market filled with so many delicious favorites featuring hundreds of varieties of bratwurst, chicken, pork, steak, and so much more. No matter what you're looking for, everything you'll find at Ski's Meat Market is always fresh with so many local gems including pizzas, salsas, deli meats, and a variety of homemade dips, pasta salads, veggies, loaded baked potatoes, and drinks. Ski's is a one-stop shop for all your culinary needs. They're always adding new flavors and specialty products. Ski's Meat Market on Highway 10 East in Stevens Point. Their quality is worth the stop.
At R&R Flooring and Furniture, we sell products that look good and products that last.
You want a great selection at a great price and a company that stands behind their products? You will find Wolfcraft, Ashley, Marshfield Furniture, and more.
Looking to get the best sleep of your life? We have a mattress for you. Get a 15-year non-paraded high-bred mattress for only 25 cents a night, and we also carry adjustable beds. When it comes to flooring, furniture, and mattresses, it's easy. Come to R&R Flooring and Furniture today. That's all it takes.
Is it time to replace your old gutters? Call Schwartz Seamless Gutters and protect your home with new seamless technology. No seams, no leaks. With free estimates in 2 days or less and workmanship guaranteed, our service is as seamless as our gutters.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
Hi, this is Jill from Home Furniture and Design. Since 1970 and 4 generations, our family has been proudly offering quality furniture like Lazy Boy, Serta, and Amish to Central Wisconsin. We also offer free in-home design with our professionally trained designers to help you create a space that is uniquely yours, whether it's just a sofa or the entire home.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
West Grand Avenue, Wisconsin Rapids, and Post Road in Plover.
We get set for the second set. SPASH is going to have the serve. And teams will stay on the same side. The only thing that will change will be our line judges will switch sides. Kornowski will start with the serve for the Panthers. So you wait for the official go-ahead. Mayer gets the go-ahead to check back in. And Katie Kornowski to the back row. Second set underway. Schmidt with the pass. That one right to Torhorst. Kornowski comes in, makes the pass. Kruger cross court, not much on it. Easy return for Claire Guiley. That one off a tip. Mayer keeps it alive with the right forearm. A tip by Harris. Over on two and running and keep an eye with Torhorst again. That one tipped over into the back row by Kruger. That one through the block and down. Early kill for the Lumberjacks. It's back to serve as a. Want to make sure they're aligned correctly. Last thing you want is to lose a point and lose the serve with an incorrect rotation. One of the captains, Natalie Worth, in to serve. Dug out. Kornowski settles it down. Left side swing off a tip and through for Harris. Maddie Harris with the kill. Kruger back to serve. Might as well to fill your home with the best from Home Furniture. Sofas, sectionals, beds, recliners, lighting tables, rugs, and so much more. Home Furniture. Locations in Grand Avenue, Wisconsin Rapids, Post Road in Plover. There's an ace, a Serve Pro ace for Nora Kruger. And these teams traded points fairly consistently through the first portion of that first set, as that one somehow is popped over and sent into the corner. That was touched, and that's point SPASH. The SPASH went on a couple of runs and controlled it 25-12. Kruger in. On that back line, another Serve Pro ace for Kruger. 4-1 Panthers. That one's into the net, and another ace. Back to back to back. Serve Pro aces for Kruger. And the sophomore who's going to have a chance through 4 years to be near the top of the record books. And probably in aces and kills. That one, good play by Harris, then packed over by Kovac. Worth with the pass. Guiley sends it to the back row. It was touched. Point, Lumberjacks. And the side out. Marzella, for 90 years, Valley Communities Credit Union's been part of your hometown team. Local, trusted, strong. Valley Communities Credit Union, where community comes first. Federally insured by the NCUA. Sideline serve, Kornowski on the second. Harris with the kill. Maddie Harris. (6-2). As Lena Mayer will have an ace. Another Serve Pro ace. It's already 4 in the set. Settling it down, the big swing from Tomey. Torhorst off a tip and a kill. Carly Torhorst. It's the point for SPASH. 8-2. That one blocked, but out. So kill there for Berger. Point Lumberjacks. Imhoff to serve. Kruger, Kornowski. Through the block and down Torhorst with the kill. 9-3. Just like these players are bringing their best to the court, Rich Top Exteriors is bringing top-tier performance to your home. Roofing, siding, windows, and doors. Ridgetop Exteriors has the winning strategy to protect your home. Visit ridgetopexteriors.com. So check out on Monday evenings on our social media pages the Ridgetop Exteriors Performance of the Week. Athlete around the state who excelled in their sport. This week it was the Spash Panthers. Trent Breitbach for the football team who had 8 total touchdowns last week, 4 rushing, 4 passing. Kornowski to Awe with a tip and down. Leah Awe with the kill. Addie Paskey in to serve. And another kill. Awe and Torhorst. (11-3). Middle pass in through the block and the kill for Lorelei Hankey. Eliana Schmidt back to serve. Might as well. Stevens Point Orthopedics, proud to provide complimentary sports physical to Central Wisconsin athletes. Call 715-344-0701. Schedule your appointment against 715-344-0701. That one sent cross court. There is Natalie Stumpner. That one through the block and down. Tough angle kill for Gretchen Berger. 5 serving 11 left to right. That serve is long from Schmidt's side out for Spash. Torhorst will pop-up serve. Good return, good pass. And the kill by Hankey. That was all set up by the pass. As Kaylin Majewski, the junior, will serve. And that's long, service error. So you can find a great variety of breakfast options at the Rock and Roll Cafe. Breakfast, lunch, Friday fish fry, service with a smile. It's open daily for breakfast and lunch only on Stanley Street in Stevens Point. Guiley, that's blocked at the net, right back. Blocked again, and in. Kornowski. Kendall Wojtaszek. And an ace. Another serve pro ace makes it 15-6. Timeout, Wausau East. You're watching Wisconsin Valley Conference Volleyball on Zaleski Sports, brought to you this evening by Hoff Favor Real Estate Group.
Be a part of a Marshfield tradition at Maple Fall Fest, September 13th and 14th. Start each morning with a potato or buttermilk pancake breakfast and shop over 125 handmade arts and craft vendors. Also, make sure to check out the Kids Zone, yummy food court with maple specialties, beer garden, and a comedic grilling show with TV's Mad Dog and Meryl. Don't miss the 33rd Annual Maple Fall Fest, Saturday and Sunday, September 13th and 14th at Wildwood Park and Zoo in Marshfield. Learn more at visitmarshfield.com and follow us on Facebook.
Out of the timeout, the first one, this set taken by Wausau East. They're down 15-6. Spash leads the match 1-0. On the first one, 25-12. As the junior, Kendall Wojtaszek. In to serve. Swing of the left arm. It's a line drive to Majewski. That one from the back row. There is Wojtaszek to Kornowski. Back row attack for Torhorst. 16-6. Sideline, Imhoff after the tip. Worth over, free ball for Spash. Pesky, Kornowski, Kruger, the tip kill. No one was behind the block, 17-6. That one over, hits the top of the net and through. A serve pro ace. Actually, some bad luck for the Lumberjacks. Might as well, no matter what your everyday life looks like, Fleet Farm's got you covered. The best prices guaranteed. So auto, pet, bird, farm, snacks. Fleet Farm has everything you need, all at the lowest prices. Imhoff on the return to Majewski. That one cross court and Law are wide. Point Spash, 19-6. That one dug out. Schmidt with the pass to the left side. Big swing and a kill for Claire Guiley. Mayer rotates back in. Back to serve, Lorelei Hankey. Back row serve, Torhorst, Kornowski, Kruger in, 20-7. Kornowski back to the top of the rotation. Result of tonight's game is brought to you by Blinds and Designs by Kelly, Premier Auto Body, Dahl Automotive, Stevens Point Brewery, Lee Ayers Jewelers, Point Heating and Cooling, and Portesi Pizza. Big thanks to all of our great sponsors here on Zaleski Sports. As that one's hit into the net, Point Spash. Without these businesses, we could not bring these games to you guys, and we're very thankful for them. Of course, you can go and support all these local businesses. As that one is in, an ace, another serve pro ace, 22-7. And of course, tomorrow, our football Friday night, 17 games tomorrow. We had one tonight over in Menasha. As we put it on our social media, that might be a world record for one network for high school games. Kornowski with the pass, through the block. Harris keeps it alive, into the net, and down. 23-7. Kornowski to the back row. Blocked all the way through and down. That's Kobach. And it is set point for Spash and Katie Kornowski. Spash looking to take a commanding 2-0 lead in the match. Kornowski to the back row. Schmidt with the pass, swing from the middle, and the kill keeps the set alive by Evelyn Tomey. So Spash would have 16 set points if needed. Natalie Worth on the serving line to Mayer. Kornowski. Kruger ends the set. They had 16, they didn't need it. 25-8, your second set score. Spash with a 2-0 lead after two. As you're watching Wisconsin Valley Conference Volleyball on Zaleski Sports, brought to you this evening by Hoff Favor Real Estate Group.
Are you tired of being a boring old tree, bird, or mythical war hero? Find the right job for you at Express Employment. Stop today and discuss positions that fit your abilities and qualifications, leading you to the perfect job. Always local, always strategically selected to match your skill set with local employers. There's a perfect job out there. Let Express Employment professionals help you find it. In Wausau, Stevens Point, Medford, and Marshfield. Find jobs and apply online at expresspros.com.
My grandparents worked so hard their whole life to keep things nice. You want to make sure that you're getting the job done correctly. At no point did I feel like I wasn't being handled by professionals. They were literally taking it on a surgical level, it seemed. Like they were very, very thorough on every step. I feel like Infinity treated my family with the same respect they would have treated their own. I feel like my house is brand new again.
Hello, Wisconsin. Phelps Dairy Store in Stevens Point is your spot for family fun, Wisconsin style at the farm. Come have an ice cream or some of their daily made fresh cheese curds while observing the robotic barn milking the cows. Ask for a tour of the farm or let the kids see the cows up close. Various Wisconsin-made dairy and beef products, seasonal decor, and outdoor activities are just the start of the family fun that awaits you at the Phelps Dairy Store, just a half mile from Walmart in Stevens Point. Phelps Dairy Store, food, family, and fun.
The most important of those things is to have the ability to do things and treat patients in such a way that you're that you're able to do things in such a way that you're controlling the decisions that are made, and you have that ability to change things when you feel like they're not the best things for you or for your patients, and that's really important.
It's been all SPASH here through 2 sets. They lead it 2-0, 25-12, 25-8. In the second, been a balanced attack. Multiple shining moments for Kornowski, Kruger, Harris, Torhorst, Awe, Pesky. Kolbach and Mayer have also done their part. They've been very strong. Lumberjacks will start with the serve here in the third. It'll be the senior Natalie Worth who will begin things. Worth lines up on the lane line. And the set starts off with a service error. It'll go to SPASH Kornowski. As Maddie Harris checking in. And then she has a service error. One. Stumpner. Top spinner to Mayer in the back row. Kornowski with the pass to the right side. Kruger with the big swing off a tip to Imhoff. Worth across. And there's one dug out. Saved by Harris. Back row attack. Stumpner will just send it over. Kornowski to Kruger on the left side. Now it's not much on it over the block, but a little bit of a misplay. And then into the net by Berger, point SPASH. Kruger back to serve. Into the net, and a serve pro ace for Nora Kruger. Three-1 Panthers here in the third. Looking for a sweep. And that one is hit short by Berger. Into the net it goes. Kruger lines up on that extreme left. Sends it to the middle. Imhoff with a sliding play. Berger with another chance off a tip. There's Torhorst. Kornowski. Pass back for Harris off a tip and a kill. Maddie Harris sends it through. It's 5-1. And that's through the hands of Stumpner and a serve pro ace for the Panthers. 6 serving 1. Stumpner digs that one out. Worth with the pass across for Berger. And then the kill for Carly Torhorst. Sends that one through. 7-1 SPASH. That one sliding and dug out again by Sumner. Pass near side. That's blocked at the net by Torhorst. SPASH was even walking back to the huddle before it even got returned. So that one was into the net. Kruger continues to serve up 8-1. Once again, Sumner, Worth, Tomey, cross court, and gets the kill. Kornowski tried to spin and keep it alive. Side out in the serve to Maria Imhoff. Off the top of the net, Kornowski all the way across, and the tip sent right back over off of Torhorst. Kornowski middle pass. That one blocked off of Koback. A joust, and sent long. Point, SPASH. We also had a net call, too. Lena Mayer back to serve. 9-2. Worth, middle pass, and the kill by Hankey. Gives it back to the Lumberjacks. Eliana Schmidt returned on one by Torhorst and then aimed over. Kruger dives, keeps it alive. A tip across, a little bit of a backspinner by Torhorst. Middle pass for Hankey. Mayer keeps it alive. Kornowski settles it down. Harris off a block. Schmidt to Berger. Blocked by Awe. All the way back. Kruger again with the left. Left side swing. Torhorst cross court. There's Berger given to the middle. Aimed over by Hankey. Mayer to Kornowski to Harris with the tip. Berger is there, kept alive. That's going to be sent into the third row of the bleachers. Point, SPASH. Nice long rally. 10-3 Panthers. Okay, glad to have you guys joining us tonight wherever you may be. My name is Mike Welland. Amelia Warren on the production side of things. Service error by Pesky, gives it back. We'll see Elizabeth Dennis checking in. Also, Kaylin Majewski. Majewski will serve. Dennis will be into the front row. Both players juniors. Mayer, Kornowski, Torhorst, Schmidt, Dennis cross court, Torhorst, Kornowski. Back row for Kruger, there's Imhoff. And that's tipped through. Worth. Five serving 10 for Kaylin Majewski. Mayer. Kornowski with a dump. Second kill for Kornowski tonight. Torhorst will serve that one to the back row. Majewski. Dennis off the block, kept alive. Kornowski to Pesky. And that one blocked off of Kruger. Back row attack from Torhorst. Her attempt is short. Point, Wausau East. Back onto the floor with the libero rotating out. Evelyn Tomey. Lorelei Hankey, the sophomore, serves. And into the net it goes. Point, SPASH. Kendall Witosik. up by a half dozen. Knuckling serve, great dig out by Majewski. Dennis with the left, but was that touched? Yes, it was. Dennis with the kill, point, Wausau East. Natalie Worth serving for the Lumberjacks. Top spinner dug out in the back row by Torhorst to Kornowski. Kruger from the left. And Majewski is there. Worth to Tomey, who's backpedaling and sends it into the net. Harris checking back in. Back to the top of the rotation, Katie Kornowski will serve. Tomey off the block and down. Evelyn Tomey. Yeah, Stumpner checks in. There's an old hockey goalie named Arturs Urbe always said, you must be just like Wall. In the front row, Tomey has been that tonight. Just like that with the block for Wausau East. Just like Wall. Perfectly timed, and the block in the kill. Kornowski pass back. Kruger from the right side, tipped up. Kept alive and then punched over by Tomey. Kornowski across. This time, no chance of stopping Kruger. Point, SPASH. Kruger again back to serve. Kruger, Torhorst, Kornowski, all 6 rotation players. And a serve pro ace for Kruger. Stumpner, Worth, and then just launched over and out by Berger. (16-9). And another serve pro ace for Kruger. 17-9. Sideline serve, Stumpner, pass back. Tomey aims it over, but there is Maddie Harris. Torhorst cross court, and she misses her spot. Point Lumberjacks. We'll get the side out back for Imhoff. And timeout on the floor. You're watching Wisconsin Valley Conference Volleyball and Zaleski Sports, brought to you by Hoff Favor Real Estate Group.
Looking for a place where everyone feels at home? Welcome to Point Brewery, your family-friendly tap room with something for everyone. From a wide variety of local brews to classic Point sodas for the kids, we've got the perfect pour for everyone. Craving a bite? We've got hot, cheesy Portesi pizzas ready when you are. Whether you're hanging out inside or soaking up the sun in our outdoor beer garden, there's space to unwind. Planning a celebration? Reserve our private event room and make it a gathering to remember. Point Brewery, good times, great taste, all on tap.
Timeout was taken by SPASH. 17-10. As we will see Audrina Placeway, who will sub in for Maddie Harris. Be joined by Kobach, Kornowski, Torhorst, Kruger, and Mayer. Let's see if we see Annabelle Ebel sometime during this set. Mayer on the return. Kornowski at the net front. That one tipped over and dug out there by Worth. That one sent to Kornowski, a spinning play. Mayer settles it down and then passed over. Free ball for Wausau East. Worth with the pass to the right off the block and the kill for Eliana Schmidt. Maria Imhoff rotates back to serve. Mayer, Kornowski left side. Torhorst aims it over, and then sliding play. Imhoff dumped over on 2. Kornowski there to Mayer, and the swing by Placeway. Mayer, Kornowski, and Kobach sends it over, and there's Schmidt to Worth. Middle pass and tipped over again. Torhorst, Kornowski, pass back for Placeway. Dug out Imhoff. Worth, Berger into the net. 18-11, Smash 7 points away from the match. Awe back onto the floor. Worth, and the swing is out by Henke. Point Smash. 19-11. And a serve pro ace from Mayer. That one dug out by Stumpner. Schmidt dug out by Kruger. Kornowski. Placeway cross court. There is Schmidt. Joust. And Awe fires it home. No, they're going to say in the net. Awe was in the net. Points. Lumberjacks for Eliana Schmidt to back in to serve the back row. Sideline to Torhorst. Kornowski. Placeway through the block and out. Point Spash. Pesky back in. She will serve. 21-12. I believe stand charting from the student section. There's some of their jerseys. Mayer on the tip. Awe through the block kept alive. Torhorst. Mayer tries to send it over and misplace it. That's going to be short point, Wausau East. Majewski and Dennis back onto the floor. It'll be Kaylin Majewski. Kornowski. That one through a tip. Imhoff is there. That's off of Torhorst. And then that's going to be short. 22-13. Curly Torhorst looking for 3 more points to try and end this one. The far sideline. Give and go. Schmidt and Dennis off a tip. There's Pesky. Kornowski. Back row attack. Torhorst down. 23-13. And we'll call the last few points from a wireless, making sure everything is all ready and good to go. And there's a serve pro ace for Torhorst, and it's match point. Match point for the Panthers, 24-13 at the moment. Torhorst will get a serve pro ace, and it's a sweep for the Smash Panthers, 25-12, 8, and 13. Stay tuned. Your Nasonville Dairy post-game show is on the way next. We'll be down the floor with Coach Mackenzie Kyle and a Panther player right here on Zaleski Sports.
Thanks for joining us tonight. The Panthers.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. Nasonville Dairy actually goes back to 1885. We are the oldest plant in Wood County. When our father brought us here in the early 1960s, we ran 7,500 pounds of milk a day. We now run 1.8 million pounds of milk a day. We buy dairy milk from 200 dairy farmers here in central Wisconsin, produce it, and ship it all over the world. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's cheese, pizza cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fury, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflatiri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. This has allowed us to go to a lot of different countries. Our furthest accounts are now in China, Japan, Canada, Saudi Arabia. We do ship to Mexico, as well as a number of other places throughout the world. This is what we call Cheese Making 101. We tried to walk you through the cheese plant today, and we're in hopes that you see our people, what they're doing, and the amount of work that goes into producing the products that we hope you enjoy. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's cheese, pizza cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fury, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflatiri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Time for Nasonville Dairy post-game show. Get those fresh cheese curds made daily. Marshfield Curtis, NasonvilleDairy.com. Michael here with Coach Kyle and WIAA. And Coach, first conference match, really your second just single-day match of the season. And after that first little rocky patch in the first set, you guys were in complete control.
Yes, this group is a really nice group, and they know each other really well. They work nice with each other, so it's really great to see them work through some of those things. And first home match jitters were kind of in there, but they did a nice job of overcoming that.
And you talk about just how well the camaraderie is here. A lot of players returning from last year, 3-6 rotation players. How big is it to have that kind of continuity with a team, especially at a school like this?
It's great, and they've earned that piece as a team, and we've done a really nice job of incorporating some new players into that mix and making it gel really nicely.
And also, second week of school, you already have 17 matches in the books now, 14-3. What's it been like having so much volleyball be played that counts in the standings, even just through a couple of weeks?
Really, I mean, the volleyball season is short, so it's pretty compact, and being able to have a short memory and being able to learn from our mistakes and applying it into future matches is a big deal, and this group has done a really nice job of that.
And of course, for this team, again, 6 seniors, some really talented sophomores as well. I guess talk about the balance from all the different classes you have with this program.
Our group is really experienced within athletics in general and are ready to compete when their number is called. So we're really happy with our group.
So, Coach, great job tonight. We'll see you next week. WIAA, our Highlight House player of the game. I guess talk about what you were seeing in the middle. You had a couple of big swings that really kind of set the tone in that first set.
Yeah, it was definitely a team effort. I mean, all the plays go into it, and just being able to have all the right pieces to hit the ball. And, yeah, it's really a team effort.
And again, the experience of this team, you guys have all played together for a while now. The 6 seniors, you and Nora, both as sophomores here, just what does it mean to have the camaraderie that you guys have had, that you guys have played together quite a bit?
It's great. They're some of my best friends, and I hang out with them outside of the sports. It's not just during practice or games. It's like a family.
And I got to ask, because, I mean, Katie's setting records left and right with this program. What's it like getting a pass from someone who's had 1,000 last year, has probably got around 300 already this year? You know, your pass is going to be online to every time. Makes your job a little bit easier.
Yeah, it makes my job way easier. They're always good and always something I can work with, and she's really the reason that I can do what I do.
And now for you guys, well, your conference opener in the books. You start out 1-0. I guess what's it like now going forward now that you're off to the start in the conference?
Just more practice. Practices are just going to keep getting harder the more the season goes on, and I feel like we've done a really nice job in practice, but we just need to keep working.
Yeah, so we're going to do one last thing. You see our camera up there. Have you been in our highlight house before?
No.
Okay, I'll give you the microphone. I'll count you out away. I'll go 3, 2, 1. Go on the away, and I'm in the house. Okay? 3, 2, 1.
I'm WIAA, and I'm in the house.